As a woman in business, what is the one thing that we really struggle with? This was a question that I had to really dive into as a female business owner that was very successful in having built out multiple companies and multiple businesses. What were we really struggling with? The reason this question came up is because as I was looking around and talking to my fellow female entrepreneurs, one of the things that started to show up profusely and in abundance over the last couple of years was the amount of burnout women were struggling with, the amount of anxiety, of frustration, fatigue, emotional distress, all these different things. As I was watching these women build extraordinary businesses, to only watch them burn them to the ground, I said to myself, something's up. Something is not sitting right for women in how we're building our business. So I sat back and I started asking questions like, what might we be doing differently? What needs to change? How is our education helping us or hindering us as women in business? And I sat with this for a long time. And not only that, I actually was talking with a lot of female entrepreneurs. I was calling up my friends that were going through burnout, fatigue, that were shutting down, that were like, I don't want to do this anymore. And so many of them said, I don't know if I ever want to start another business ever again. Because that's how deep the burnout was. We didn't even know we were having or in burnout because of what we were dealing with. Because of this, I really got curious. This curiosity led to the partnership and the co-founders of Truth Bomb Academy. Myself, Heidi, and Karen looked at what needs to shift or change for women that are in businesses, that are building business, to have it have more fun, play, and ease. And the truth is, we were shocked with what we found. See, we didn't realize that the male modeling that we'd been doing in business is actually hurting us. While the methodology and the strategy of business actually have been proven and worked, how women perceive and approach it needs to be different. There are very few female entrepreneurs out there that are teaching the feminine energy of business building. We got so wrapped up in the linear masculine modeling of business that I found myself doing the exact same thing as my male business mentors and the people that I was modeling to build a business. And I found out it wasn't working for me. Does this sound familiar? Do you feel like maybe you're in the wrong place and you've been told to find a female entrepreneur or a business person, but it just still doesn't feel like they're aligning with what's going on inside of you, how you're feeling, what your intuition is telling you? So when we created the Truth Bomb Academy, we started at the beginning. We actually went to our mentors and we said, okay, what is the best business plan and methodology out there? And one of our mentors is actually a proven 8-figure methodology for building a business, right? So we asked, can you walk us through this? Can you show us how to use this to build out our company, Truth Bomb Marketing? And so he has. And he's still our mentor today. And we went through this training and everything else. And we said, you know what? This still doesn't fit or feel right as female entrepreneurs. As women in business, something was still missing. We understand that in business, we need our business plan, we need the marketing, and we need the financial knowledge. The three elements of building a business that are non-negotiable. We know we need them. What we realized was that what was missing for women was something called the female manifester. It was tapping back into our bodies as a woman, of getting reconnected to our intuition, our feelings, our emotions, because really this is our secret weapon, or it's our secret superpower that we've kind of neglected or put aside to model more of what the men have been telling us is the correct and right way to build a business. The question is it truly the right way to build a business for a woman? Now, this question has led us to build out the Truth Bomb Academy. It's the first holistic approach to looking at business. Instead of separating everything out like, here's your business plan, here's your financials, here's your marketing tactics, we added something that's been missing, the feminine manifester. This is where we talk about things like mindfulness, breathing, things that are uncommon conversations in the world of business because they tap into the emotional and the intuition and the little bit of that unknown holistic approach to building a business that isn't designed into the linear male modeling of business that you and I both know. Now, is this a good or a bad thing? No. But when you're a female business owner looking at what are my priorities, where is my family in this, where is my health in this, what does this look like holistically and the impact it's going to make on the world, things begin to shift for us. So inside the Truth Bomb Academy, we started off by redesigning or reimagining this proven 8-figure model to fit more with what women deal with and how we prioritize what's important to us in our lives. We've shifted the thinking on this. We've pushed back and said, maybe this isn't what needs to fit here for women. What if we did this instead? Can I just say the feedback from the women that are going through this, those that are first taking on this education, have started to say things like, oh, this makes so much more sense. Or why haven't we been taught this before? How come this feels so different from what we've done in the past? And the reason being is that we're allowing women to really expand and express who they are inside their business world. We're giving them back confidence, peace of mind, a sense of play and ease as they construct and build a business that works alongside and with and intertwines with the life they want to create for themselves, their family, their friends, and the world around them. It's a totally different approach than what we normally see. So we've taken a proven 8-figure model business method, and we've said, here's what's needed for women to really excel and exceed expectations in being successful women in business without the burnout, without the overwhelm, and doing it in a way that just makes life way more enjoyable. What we build in and what we invite you in is to take a look at the Truth Bomb Academy. We have a special offer right now, and if you get into this special offer, then you're in the right place, because this was designed and meant and created for you. Not only does the Academy offer the training around how to build an 8-figure business with fun, play, and ease, but we've also added in the financial truths, those money truths that we need to know for women in business. We've added in marketing truths, a way for you to understand that you don't need to be doing everything in marketing, just what feels right for you in marketing. Again, it's an uncommon conversation that we're having with women in business. Something that's been missing for so long that we don't even recognize it as it's missing. But we're bringing it back in front of you. And like I said, the feedback has just been incredible. Not only that, but when we added back in the female manifester, breathing exercises, meditation, mindfulness, sound, coloring, things that we do as women that bring out that creativity that we feel that might be missing a little bit in the world right now. This is your opportunity to be on the ground floor of something extraordinary. Not only is it going to help you in your business, but we know that future generations of female entrepreneurs are going to say and point back to Truth Bomb Academy is where it all started for how women now thrive, build businesses, and seemingly have it all. You don't know whether we're playing or working when as we build our business and the world around us. So come on in and welcome to a new world of female entrepreneurship. We'd love to have you join us, and we can't wait to see you inside this academy where we invite you into this conversation of fun, play, and ease. We'll see you inside the academy.